like to thank everybody for coming out with us to celebrate this. I'll try and do my best. So good afternoon. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to join us for the groundbreaking for the new Corpus Christi Police Training Academy. My name is Jeff Edmonds. I'm the Director of Engineering Services, and we're the department that is tasked with managing the delivery of capital projects on behalf of the city. And this is a very exciting project for us. Most of the projects we do are renovations, expansions, repairs, that sort of thing. It's a real treat for us to get to participate in a project as impactful as this for a brand new, beautiful facility like this Police Training Academy. But I'm not really here to talk about our role on this project. I'm here at the moment to introduce our mayor, Paulette Guajardo.
Okay, thank you, Jeff, very much. Can y'all hear me? All right, I know we're cold, but hang on, because we've got quite a few things to say. So let me start first by making certain we acknowledge an amazing list of special guests. We have, and if you'll please stand or wave your hand around, Andy Dooley is here representing U.S. Senator John Cornyn's office. Where's Andy? There she is. Hi, Andy. We have Dr. Marcus Gamia, Del Mar College President and Chief Executive Officer. There you are. Dr. Kelly Miller, Texas A&M Corpus Christi President and Chief Executive Officer. Thank you for being with us. Sheriff J.C. Hooper, our Nueces County Sheriff. There he is, the man with the great hat. We have Peyton Havelka, who is here representing Commissioner Brent Chesney. We have Scott Leeton, the president of our Police Officers Association, that we appreciate very much. There he is back there. We have Councilman representing District 4, Dan Suckley. Where is he? There he is. We have Councilman representing District 5, Gil Hernandez. Councilman Roland Barrera representing District 3. Councilman Mike Pesley, at-large councilman. And we have at-large Councilman Jim Klein with us this afternoon. At-large Councilman Michael Hunter. I was going to say last but never least. And we actually have former Councilman Lerma with us today. There he is. We also have with us Mike Lippincott with Fulton Construction. Where is Mike? There he is. Okay. And we have several Del Mar Board of Regents. If you'll please stand or wave your hands. Welcome and thank you for being with us. And now I will say last but not least at all is Philip Ramirez with Turner Ramirez Architects. We are so grateful, Philip. I know we're going to be hearing a little bit more, but thank you in advance. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Paulette Guajardo, Mayor of the City of Corpus Christi. Thank you for taking the time for being with us this afternoon on this very special day. I'm thrilled to be with all of you here to witness this important moment in the history of our community. It is an honor to be a part of this incredible event celebrating the groundbreaking of the city's first ever Police Academy Training Center. We are grateful to the men and women of law enforcement who selflessly put their lives on the line every single day to protect our community. And we recognize the difficulty of their work and the immense responsibility that comes along with that. As your mayor, I am committed, alongside with our city council, to keeping our community safe while prioritizing investments in law enforcement and safety initiatives such as additional police officers on our streets, enhanced training, and of course, always improved equipment. With the addition of this new state-of-the-art Police Academy Training Center, we take a great step forward in supporting our brave men and women in law enforcement, and we work to ensure that they are provided with the resources they need to serve and to protect this community. So let us all take a moment to honor the hard work, the dedication, and the courage of all of our police officers and the efforts of everyone involved in making this important project a reality, especially my city council colleagues. And as you know, public safety has always been a #1 priority for me, and it will continue to be. Today, ladies and gentlemen, truly marks another new day for the city of Corpus Christi and for our stellar Corpus Christi Police Department. We are looking forward to witnessing the growth of this new training facility and the positive impact that it's going to have not only today, but for generations to come. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you all for being here. And now I'd like to call District Councilman Gil Hernandez to say a few words.
Well, I had a 20-minute speech scheduled, but considering the temperature, I'm going to keep this brief. This is a great investment and a great commitment from our city council in public safety, and specifically our police department. This is in addition to the 40 police officers we added in the last 4 years to our police force, making our force strength, I believe, 491. So that's a great commitment on our part as a city council and our city staff to public safety for our citizens of Corpus Christi. With that, welcome to District 5. This facility is going to be in District 5, which is a big plus. A big plus. And so I welcome you all to District 5, and thank you for being here. It's a great pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, it was a lot warmer by the mayor's jacket over there, but yeah. So this morning I got several phone calls from the staff saying, Peter, we know it's going to be windy. Are we going to cancel this event? And I said, you know what? No, let's keep going because we have a lot to do. But then it dawned on me the weather as we see it is probably fitting for today, fitting for the profession of policing, because it's not a Visit Corpus Christi CBB type job or Chamber of Commerce job. The police officers will tell you, but I can say it on their behalf, it is a very tough profession. It's a very tough profession. And so weather like this reminds us of the toughness of it, and for us to be very grateful for the men and women that protect us every single day. Right? Would you all agree? I would. And we haven't acknowledged them yet, but to my right is our current cadets. 82nd cadets are out here. There's 21 of them. They'll be one of the last cadet classes to go through our pretty outdated facility. Soon, cadets like these to my right will be trained in our brand new facility. So they're not glad that they're training in the current facility, but I'm sure they're glad that they'll see a brand new facility here soon.
We need to budget to buy them some jackets.
Well, you know what, Councilman Presley? I went to talk to them before the event, and we asked them, where's your jackets? And they said it wasn't in the budget. So, right, so we got to check into that for next year. Yes, right. So on some serious points, in this past December 2022, City Council awarded the contract to a local construction firm, Fulton Construction, who's building the campus that we're on today. They were awarded the construction contract. We're glad that a big local firm will be building this historic building for the city of Corpus Christi. The anticipated design and construction cost for the entire thing is $28 million. $28 million investment in our public safety functions and in us as a community. The Corpus Christi Police Department began training our own cadets back in 1950. And we use today a very antiquated small facility that's 8,000 square feet on Corona Drive. And probably a lot of you don't know where it's at, and that's an unfortunate part. A facility like this, as people drive by, they'll see it, and they're going to recognize it, a state-of-the-art police training academy to help elevate the profession. Back in August, we were at another event for our police department. That was the Flower Bluff Police Substation, recognizing the brand new expansion of that substation. This city council, Mayor Guajardo, and this city council, as has been said, puts public safety first in our community. I was thinking on the drive here, we could have great roads, we could have great park systems, but without great law enforcement, we're nobody, we're no community. And so we rely on our men and women that protect us every day, that protect our laws here in Corpus Christi. Councilman Hernandez mentioned it, but the City Council has surpassed our 5-year plan to add 25 officers in 5 years. In the past 4 years, we've already added 45 additional police officer positions in the budget. Yes. Four years ago, since FY 2019, the council has allocated in our annual budget and in our increases for police over $406 million. That sounds like a big number. $406 million has been budgeted and allocated for police. That includes moving forward with the training academy to my right, remodeling our Flower Bluff police substation, adding, equipping 45 new positions, police officer positions, adding the equipment and the weapons and the support and uniforms that they need. Today's groundbreaking ceremony is, as the mayor said, this is a historic day. I know it's cold, but this is quite the historic day. This is the first time ever in the city's history that we will have a build-to-suit police training academy. So this is tremendous. And we would be remiss, extremely remiss, if we didn't thank Del Mar College, Dr. Escamilla, and the Board of Regents for doing two things. One, giving us a great location for this academy, and two, for saving taxpayer dollars. I don't know which comes first. Both of them are very important. By letting us relocate here or locate here for a nominal fee of $1 a year, we have saved a tremendous amount of money in taxpayer investments. The road infrastructure is here already. The pre-design work that was done to bring in utilities has already been done and paid for. We could have done that again and paid twice with the taxpayers' money, but this city council and leaders knew that this is a great way to save taxpayer money. Place the academy right here on the brand new campus of the Oso Creek Del Mar College, giving our cadets that exposure to continuing education, as Dr. Miller and others know, is really the secret to success in our community. So with that, I'm going to call up, who's next? The chief. Shoot. I can't forget the chief, but chief, let me just go over a couple more things real quick. I know it's cold, but the building will be 34,000 square feet. Today's building's 8,000, so 34,000 square feet. There'll be an auditorium, 2 large classrooms, a driving simulator, a crime scene training space, cadet break room, armory, a weight room, a weightlifting room, and defense tactical training room. That's just some of the highlights of the facility. We can't wait to see it come up. It's going to look similar to the brown design that the Board of Regents had picked out for the main campus, with some unique features unique to the police department. Now with that, let me have our police chief come up, Mike Marco.
Well, first of all, thank all of you for being here despite this horrible weather. And as Peter said, these police officers, these men and women in blue, they don't get to take time off because of the weather. They're out there 24 hours a day, serving and protecting. I think this is a historical day, but it's also a historical time in this city. I've jokingly said in the past that over the last few years, the stars have lined up. We have a strong mayor, we have a strong council, we have a city manager who all have the wherewithal and the ability, the intestinal fortitude to plow through with projects that are needed. And they recognize the need for police department infrastructure. They recognize that pretty readily. And they rolled up their sleeves and they got this done. This is a wonderful, wonderful time in our history. So I am so happy and so proud of our leadership right now, right here in this wonderful city. I also want to take a moment, and if I can have my training staff stand up for a second. Thank you all. Thank you. These fine folks have trained, and I say this without hesitation, this nation's best police force in an antiquated 8,000 square foot building that we've had since 1981, was not designed for training, and they take what's given to them and they do a tremendous job regardless. So I have to thank you personally for what you do, because you are second to none, and I mean that. Second to none in training our officers. These folks up here will tell you that that is absolute truth. Now, if you look at real quickly, if you look at this picture of the rendition of the building to come, you'll see 3 pillars. And when they were designed, they had something in mind. They were 3 parts of our mission statement: to reduce crime, the fear of crime, and enhance public safety. But there's an underlying part of our mission statement that's not represented here, but is represented in the holistic view. And that part of our mission statement is to work as an equal partner with our community. Nothing else, nothing better represents working with our community as an equal partner than a project like this, where so many people have come together. Dr. Escamilla and his staff providing the land, the infrastructure, our leadership, our citizens, all come together to support such a great endeavor. And for that, I thank all of you. And I look forward to this wonderful training facility, and I look forward to seeing all of you when the ribbon cutting happens to come and tour. So thank you again. And with that, I'll bring up Dr. Mark Escamilla for a few comments.
I'm going to move fast because it's not getting any warmer. But I do want to say good afternoon. What an outstanding group weathering this cold front. I want to thank you all. Again, I'd like to recognize our regents. Chair Carol Scott's here. I want to re-recognize her, and also Regent Bill Kelly. Thank you for being here, regents. All the Del Mar College staff who makes everything happen. Hands up, stand up, whatever, to be recognized. Please release hands. Thank you all of y'all out there. Appreciate y'all. To the leadership of the City of Corpus Christi and the public partnership that has come together with Del Mar College was an amazing thing. And Mayor Wajado, I want to thank you. There you are up front. Thank you so much for your leadership, your continued leadership to our beloved city. I also want to express my gratitude to Police Chief Mike Marco and City Manager Peter Zanoni, my amigos, my partners, my colleagues, my neighbors, who continue to be great supporters of Del Mar College, and so many of your ranks have come through our buildings over the years, and we want to make sure that continues to happen. This college has been talking about these possibilities of sharing this Oso Creek campus property with public and private partners since the college acquired the land in 2013. The college purchased the land, and immediately, because of the vision. Oh, and Dr. Nick Adame just got here, one of our regents. I just got to say hello. I knew he was coming. Thank you, Dr. Nick. So it was an important part of the basis for the future of this land. And when we saw opportunities that came up, we jumped on them quickly. I remember when City Manager Zanoni called me and asked what I thought about the idea of a possibility of a location in the vicinity, and not even asking about this land. I said, Peter, let me call you back. I said, I've got to make a phone call. I dropped everything I was doing. I called our board. I called our board chair, and I called others. I said, Carol, this is what's going on, and here's what I'm thinking. You remember the basis of this land and what the purpose of it was all about was for public partnerships, especially. She says, make it happen, Mark. Move fast. Don't worry. We'll get the board. We'll get this on the agenda as quickly as possible. It's because of their vision, support, and leadership that fueled my fire to help make this happen. Our common vision is that this will be an example for the rest of the state and the rest of the country, Chief. We know you're going to do it. We look forward to it. We have an opportunity to share resources. As I was sharing with some of the training staff, my good friend Brian back there and Billy Breedlove and others, the facilities, the amenities here will be complimentary, not just in the short term for a cold cup, a warm cup of coffee. Sorry, it doesn't matter. Everything's cold right now. Don't read too much into that. Anyway, so it was, the amenities are going to be available for everybody and those kinds of things. That's going to be great. The long-term opportunities that are going to come to training future generations and changing the way policing is done, as you've said, Chief, that is our opportunity to continue to be at the forefront of policing in our country. So since I didn't read any of my speech, I'm just going to close this out by saying it's too cold to try to read even. But I want to thank you all, and we look forward to this. I want to thank our women and men in blue, and for sticking it out in those short sleeves and not budging. Y'all look like statues out there, and that's just proof and testament to how well trained and strong they are. Thank you for this opportunity, Madam Mayor. Is that it? Oh, Madam. Oh, sorry. Closing comments. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you all for coming. What a wonderful, wonderful presentation. How about one more round of applause here? Thank you. So at this time, we are going to move forward with the turning of the dirt. So I would invite our dignitaries and our councilmen up and councilwomen up to do the turning of the dirt. There will be opportunities for additional photos following this first round. So thank you all for attending.
It was hot when I left the house.
This is so rare.
I'm gonna drop this right here real quick.
Get over here. I know.
All right, here we go. On my count in 3, 2, 1. If everyone could just hold their shovels and we'll get a photo. Let's get some dirt in there. Good to go. Thank you. It is chilly, I have to agree.